Hey there, welcome to the ukestuff channel and welcome to this demonstration and tutorial of my chord melody arrangement of Auld Lang Syne, which I have created for 2025 to be posted on my website. This is not the same arrangement of the song that is included in my book of carols, if you are interested in that. In this video, first of all, I'll talk about what chord melody is. Then I will demonstrate the song on high G GC ukulele. Then I'll demonstrate on low G GC ukulele. And then I'll also demonstrate on baritone. Then I'll go do a tutorial for GCA, a tutorial for DGBE, and then have some final thoughts for you as well. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, the ukestuff channel and the ukeplay channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff. So what is chord melody? Chord melody is a way to play the melody and harmony at the same time on your instrument, ultimately rhythm as well. And what you hear is basically the ukulele doing all the singing with more than just a single melodic line. It's kind of an oral illusion because the last note you hear sticks in your brain as the melody, regardless of what other notes you're playing. On re-entrant ukulele, that's kind of important because you've got that high G that you can actually play a lower note after that high G and your ear still thinks of that as the melody. It's kind of neat. You will be using your thumb to play the notes on the right hand, and then you're only playing a chord, part of a chord or a single note at any given time in the song to create that chord melody. You will need to read tablature. Tablature has 4 lines. The bottom line corresponds to the 4th string of the ukulele, or the string that's closest to you, and the first line correlates to the 1st string, which is farthest away from you on your ukulele. So it's sort of like looking at your ukulele that way. Now, there are numbers. Numbers tell you what fret to play. If there's no number, you don't play that string. And if there's a 0, you play an open string, a 1, 1st fret, 2, 2nd fret, and so on. In reality, chord melody is a great next step because it can lead to more advanced playing, and it's a great in-between from strumming and singing, which is great. I do it all the time, going to the extreme of full solo playing. In this particular arrangement and the arrangements I have on my website, you get the melodic line and the text as well as chords if you just want to play the song with chords as well. But the intent here again is chord melody. So let me demonstrate the song on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele in high G. I'll also do it in low G and baritone. So here we go. All right, let's begin with a tutorial for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. We're going to start on the third string open, and then an F chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Open second string, back to the F chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. First string open. Now, a alternative C chord that we're going to use a lot in this song, you're going to build it off of the second string, third fret, and you're going to put the first finger on the second string, third fret, third finger on the third string, fourth fret, and your ring finger on the fourth string, fifth fret, playing strings just 4, 3, and 2. Then add your pinky, while you keep that hand in that same shape, to the third string, fifth fret, and just play that string, string 3. Then lift up and play strings 4, 3, 2 again. First string open, second string, third fret, F chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the second string, full F chord, first string, third fret, and then jump up and play a G shape at the fifth fret, strings 3, 2, and 1. That's a B flat chord up there. Repeat the first string, F chord with the pinky on the first string, third fret. First string open, normal F chord, second string, hadn't had to move anything there, that alternative C shape built on the second string, third fret. Put the pinky down on the third string, fifth fret, lift up, play strings 4, 3, and 2. First string open, second string, third fret, D minor chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Third string, and I shift around here and I move this, so I'm now playing my third string, second fret with my second finger, and my fourth string, third fret with my ring finger. I just play strings 4 and 3. I lift up my second finger, play strings 4 and 3, and then an F chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. A lot of this gets repeated here. First string, fifth fret, F chord with the pinky on the first string, third fret. Lift up, play the first string open, F chord normal, second string, C shape alternative, strings 4, 3, and 2. Put the pinky down on the third string, fifth fret, lift it up, play strings 4, 3, and 2. First string, fifth fret, F chord with the pinky on the first string, third fret. First string open, F chord, first string, third fret, and then a B flat at the fifth fret or the G shape at the fifth fret, strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the first string. F chord with the pinky in the first string, third fret. First string open, F chord, second string, alternative C shape, strings 4, 3, and 2. Pinky goes down on the third string, fifth fret, strings 4, 3, and 2 again. First string open, second string, third fret, D minor chord. Third string switch over. So again, second finger goes to the third string, second fret, ring finger goes to the fourth string, third fret, play strings 4, 3. Lift up the third string, and then play an F chord. If you're going to go back and repeat, then you'd play the open third string and go back. And that is Auld Syne on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. Now let's talk about baritone ukulele. On baritone DGBE ukulele, we're going to start with an open third string, and then play a C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Lift up on the second string, so lift up your first finger, play open. Put that finger back down again, play the C chord. First string open. Now we're going to play an alternative G chord here a lot. So when I say that, you're going to put your first finger on your second string, third fret, second finger on your third string, fourth fret, and your ring finger on your fourth string, fifth fret, playing strings 4, 3, and 2. Then add your pinky down on the third string, fifth fret, then lift it back up and play strings 4, 3, and 2. First string open, second string, third fret, C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the second string, full C chord, first string, third fret, and then you're going to jump up at the fifth fret and play basically the D shape on strings 3, 2, and 1. That's really an F chord up there, but that's an easier 3-string version to do. As a side note, I didn't mention this with the GCA. There's Brian Tolentino, is a pretty famous ukulele player, and he goes and does sessions telling people they don't need to play all 4 strings all the time. That's a good example of that. That's an F chord higher up on the fretboard, and you don't need to play any more strings than that. It's all there. We're going to keep going. Play the first string, fifth fret. So your hand's in the right spot, just repeat the first string. Then back to a C chord with your pinky in the first string, third fret. Lift up the pinky, play the first string open, a normal C chord. Leave your fingers where it's at, play the second string, so it's second string, first fret. Then that alternative G shape. Pinky goes down, just like before, on the third string, fifth fret. Lift it up, play strings 4, 3, and 2. First string open, second string, 3rd fret, A minor chord. Play the 3rd string, and then I switch my fingers around and I put my 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and my ring finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. Play strings 4 and 3. Lift up the 2nd finger, so strings 4 and 3, but it's 3rd fret open, and then your C chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. We're going to keep going now. 1st string, 5th fret, C chord with the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Lift up, 1st string open, normal C chord. Play the 2nd string because it's right there, 2nd string, 1st fret. Then that alternative G chord, strings 4, 3, and 2. Pinky goes down, plays the 3rd string, 5th fret, alternative G shape again, up to the 1st string, 5th fret, C chord with the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. 1st string open, normal C chord, then 1st string, 3rd fret. We're going to jump up to that D shape at the 5th fret, which is an F chord, strings 3, 2, 1. Repeat the 1st string. C chord with the pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. 1st string open, C chord again. 2nd string, don't have to move anything there. That alternative G chord shape, strings 4, 3, and 2. Pinky comes down on 3rd string, 5th fret, lifts up again. 1st string open, 2nd string, 3rd fret, A minor chord. Strings 4, 3, and 2. Repeat the 3rd string, switch your fingers around. Strings 4 and 3. Lift up the 2nd finger, and then C chord. If you're going to repeat again, you'd play the open 3rd string before you jump back. And that's Auld Lang Syne on baritone DGBE ukulele. Thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial and demonstration of Auld Lang Syne, as you can find on my website for free at ukestuff.info. It's one of the many chord melodies I have there available. You can also find my chord melody books. There's a book of carols and hymns, intermediate level, at buymeacoffee.com. It's also on Apple Books, Amazon Kindle, and in print from Amazon. And also on my website, ukestuff.info, there's a bunch of other resources by other creators, such as Elizabeth Ragsdale, Tony Krimlisk, links to the website of Spencer Gay's Uke Education, and the paid works of ukulele Mike Lynch under the ukulele tab on my website. I want to thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great holiday season, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.